What's going on YouTube? Multi-Apples here bringing you another video, and instead of streaming today, I decided that I want to avoid the lag. I want to avoid lag, so let me just record some videos so let's go ahead and get started. We're playing some Brunswick Pro Bowling today. Continuing the career mode. I haven't played this game in a while, to be honest. I also need to plug in my laptop because I just realized it's nearly dead. So give me a moment for that. I've been using my computer a lot lately. So it's normally I'm using my computer a lot lately, so that's why it's been running. I have to charge like 2 or 3 times a day. Overview, we are at 50%. We need 6 more tournament wins. Alright. We have the pin thing master. Hang 10 pin master final. 16 teams, I think. So let's go ahead and get this started. Excuse me. I messed up here. Shoot. I noticed the games have been getting harder and harder over time. So hopefully we can actually still win. The last time I played this was in, I think, March. If I know for sure I played in March. I don't know for sure if I played it in April. So yeah, I was live streaming this in like 2 hour, over an hour each day, recording a video for this. It was during spring break, so I had enough time to do that. So I mean, now it's that summer vacation. Technically for me, the semester ends tomorrow. As tomorrow, I do have an exam, but it's online, and I know most of my work. That was a nice backflip. Hopefully I'll be able to actually I messed up a little bit here. Okay, so this is gonna be another spare. At least it was 9. And all on opposite sides of the end. I remember when I was playing this during spring break, I actually was able to get my first ever 300. And that was hard for me to do. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I feel like I'm nearly done with the Call of Duty 3 campaign, so yeah. I went to I know this is going back from Call of Duty 3 to spring break, but I went to Jackson, Mississippi for spring break. I spent like 4 days there. It was nice. I intended to do a vlog, but I didn't know how to actually something had messed up in Adobe Premiere Pro, so I unfortunately wasn't able to do it. I eventually figured out the problem because I had the same problem when I was trying to do my news story. Chances are I'm not gonna win here, which sucks though. Dang it, I missed one pin. Okay, how much did I lose? What seed am I? I'm the number 15 seed. I lost that by a lot. Dang it, I'm number. So you know these players, every player I'm gonna play against is gonna be really good. I don't know how long I'll record today. We'll see. I saw Backlash last night, and to be honest, it wasn't a good pay-per-view. None of the matches to me were really memorable. I know The Miz versus Seth Rollins was a good match, but the ending where Seth Rollins won was kind of predictable. It was definitely predictable in the sense that you know Seth Rollins was gonna win because it wouldn't make sense having 2 secondary titles on SmackDown as I mess up here, and then just the Cruiserweight, which only some wrestlers can go after. So let's see. Yeah, I can still win. And then there's Charlotte versus Carmella, which I like Carmella, but it wasn't really a memorable match. Yeah, Nia Bliss versus Nia Bliss. Yeah, Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss, which was a good match. Yeah, it was a good match. The promos at the end of the match was a little off, though, in a sense. If they're ending the feud here, then it doesn't make any sense to have that promo. You saw it. Surprisingly, they referenced Be a Star. So, yeah. There's Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which the ending of that match was you would expect Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley to win. So that kind of made no sense with the beatdown afterwards. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass, you would expect Daniel Bryan to win that. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe, I would have expected Roman Reigns to win that. And that was a horrible match on both parts. For both wrestlers. As I fudge up here. So it was not a good pay-per-view. And, with the way it's been going the past 4 years, I'd always think that, hey, there's always a chance, like, Daniel Bryan wasn't supposed to have his WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania 30. But because CM Punk left and he was so over with the fans that he got it. But with, I was expecting over the past 4 years with how they, as it became clear that they were going to push Roman Reigns and have him be the main eventer, I kind of, was like, you know what, maybe there'll be somebody that gets called up and that'll eventually get super over with the fans like Daniel Bryan did. But that never really happened. And it made me realize that as much as I wanted things to change in terms of the way they were booking Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is going to be clear he's the top guy in the company, and he's going to be given all the shots like John Cena did, and nothing's going to stop that. I realized that last night. I've been really just like disappointed in the way the pay-per-views have been going the past couple of pay-per-views. Like you have the Greatest Royal Rumble. Okay, that was it. My only thing is that I wouldn't have had it in Saudi Arabia because I would have preferred to have women wrestling at that event as well. So I wouldn't have had it in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, or in Saudi Arabia as a whole. I know the culture is different, but I mean, I'm always for women's rights. So then, with that being said, and with the LGBT rights, the LGBT always they don't have good. The LGBT community and the women there don't have don't have that many rights. So that I wouldn't have had it there. It was just a big cash grab by WWE in my opinion. But I wanted Brock Lesnar to lose because it feels like he's gonna go to UFC whenever he drops the championship. So I wanted Roman Reigns to win there, and have him. He's gonna face Joe, so just have him win there and get cashed in on it, Money in the Bank next month. I would have had Daniel Bryan win, but they won Braun Strowman, who's just as over in my opinion. Um, let's see. Rest. So I was kind of and the only thing I didn't like about that pay per view is that it was so damn long. In my opinion, that's another reason I don't like it. Excuse me for wrong. WrestleMania was long as well. It didn't make any sense for me to have it at WrestleMania. It didn't make any sense for me to have um a 10-year-old child be Braun Strowman's. I'm not gonna take anything away from the kid. I mean, it's cool that he did. But I mean, I felt that if they were gonna call people up on Raw and SmackDown, they should have called somebody up there, to be honest, at WrestleMania to be his partner. Or since Bobby Lashley was returning, they could have easily had Bobby Lashley be his tag team partner. But it kind of, and have them just hold it for one night, and have Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt win. Um, the main event that kind of really soured, but you know what? I'm happy for the kid Nicholas who won the tag team championships. I'm happy for him. Um, then the WrestleMania main event where Brock Lesnar retained over Roman Reigns. That was in my opinion the worst main WrestleMania main event of all time. That was the worst pay-per-view main event of all time by WWE. Now, the only other match that was equally as horrible in my opinion was the Finger Poke of Doom, where I think Hulk Hogan just poked Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash oversold that, and he just pinned him 1, 2, 3 off of just poking him. I'm gonna leave that in the comments section. If I can find the Finger Poke of Doom, if I can find the full match, I'm gonna link that in the comments section, so you can see how awful that is. But the best thing to do for Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns is to get the network, if you can, to see how awful that match was. And if you can't get that there, I'm sure it's on YouTube, but I don't want to. Because, I think the Finger Poke of Doom is on WWE's YouTube channel. I'm not sure about Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. See the score of this game. You saw him doing well. Elimination Chamber kind of what the main event was. I'm glad they had a women's Elimination Chamber match. Dang it, I lost here and I have to start all over. The women's match Elimination Chamber was good, but it was kind of underwhelming in my opinion. I don't know why, but it just was. I would have actually liked to see for the men that was a good match. The only thing I would have changed for that match is not having Roman Reigns winning. And if you have him winning, have him at least defeat Brock Lesnar at Mania. But that's about it. Dang it, I'm down by 11 probably. You know, let me start over. No, wait, not yet. Yeah, let me start over. Definitely have to start over. Dang it. The Royal Rumble this year was good. It was great. It was good. The men's match I liked. The women's main event it was good as well. The women's Royal Rumble match. I'm glad that some of the wrestlers returned. Like Trish Stratus still had it. It was nice to see Kelly return. It was nice to see Vicky Guerrero return for one night. And Lito is still a good wrestler. It's nice to see Michelle McCool return, but Michelle McCool was rusty, though. I mean, if you looked at her from when she wrestled from 2004 to 2011, she was clearly a talented wrestler, in my opinion. But when she returned, it was too much time off. Because I think it had been nearly 7 years, she had too much time off. So, you could see that she had too much time off, so she wasn't as good as she had been. It's nice to see Molly Holly, who was good, and Jacqueline, who's still good in my opinion. On the broad side, crap, it's tied. I wonder what happens if it's tied after 10 frames. I'm curious about that. Alright, when I last defeated this guy, or this person, I should have actually checked out the score on the second one. Huh. I go my bow slowly, though. I wonder what the average is. It's a good question. This is a great game in my opinion. If you ever get a chance to play, or if you ever get the chance to play or buy Brunswick Pro Bowling, you should definitely get it. It's a game I would definitely recommend. Gosh, it's hot. At least here, where I'm at. I really do what'll happen. Wonder what'll happen because we have been tied up until here. Huh. Oh, I just realized that they hadn't went in. This is our final bowl. Wow! That's messed up, though! How do they... That is messed up that we both bowled a perfect score, and then they get to move on. We were screwed over in that one. How do you... That's just a load of... I'm not gonna curse it, but it's a load of poop, if you know what I mean. We really got screwed over there. It's messed up. That's one thing that pisses me off. Again, sorry for the language. I know I said I was gonna curse, but then that's one thing that makes me mad is that when a game intentionally screws you out of doing something like what happened with the perfect 300, it should have been like either make the person or make the other player, the computer player, mess up on the final bowl, or have us continue bowling until one of us wins, or just have us go on instead. Thankfully for me, they did mess up. So I can't afford to lose any. I can't afford to lose, so I have to keep hitting strikes. This is awesome, though. It looks like we're gonna get a perfect 300 for a second game in a row. We may not actually. Never mind. I thought I wouldn't knock all those pins down right there. We're into frame number 8. Whoever invented bowling is a genius. I love bowling. Granted, without bumpers, I'd be a terrible bowler without bumpers. I've been studying, but I've also been watching a lot of live streams. So, thankfully I know my work. So let's go ahead and continue with this. My test is, I have all day to take it tomorrow. So as long as I start it sometime tomorrow, I'm good. And once I start it, I have a maximum of 2 hours for the test. So at least that'll be good. They messed up a couple times. Who was we facing? Kyle Murray. Now we're playing Holly Cruzado. That's awesome. After this game, I should definitely take a look at what achievements they have for this. For the career mode. We haven't really completed anything. Like, we have to win this for whole thing in order for it to actually, the percentage wise, for us to notice, because they don't do, like, they do it to the nearest decimal. They don't do, like, you won't see percentage like 45.5 or 37.9 or anything like that. It's always like 38%, 39%, 40%, whatever. So I really have to check that out once we win. If and once we win here, I might have messed up here. Never mind that. I didn't mess up. We just made it go really faster. And I was watching Law and Order SVU today. I watched an episode or 2 episodes actually. It's a good show. It sucks that those kinds of things happen in real life. If you don't know what Law and Order SVU is, you should definitely check it out. It's a crime show about, having to deal with like sex crimes. And so yeah, it's like rape, assault, things like that. Sorry if I triggered anyone. That Sorry about that. But it's, in my opinion, it's a good show because it's well acted and well written. That's why I think it's a good show. Dang it, I messed up here. We're out in a quite comfortable lead, though, so we should win this. As long as I don't mess up, I should be good. I nearly said intentionally mess up, but why would I intentionally mess up? That wouldn't make any sense to me. Yes. Another strike. That should be 3 strikes in a row. Oh, we won by 17. Thankfully, they got 3 spares. The opponent. Okay, let's take a look. Let's get 280. Oh yeah, that we definitely won't get any of the achievements there. Overview. What's next? Okay, let me check out equipment. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've looked at the equipment. For shirts, we bought all the shirts. We've bought all the pants as well. So let's go ahead and put on the green. And for shirts, let's go ahead and just change the color. Actually, the pants are too bright in my opinion. I prefer to have a shirt that's bright. Let's go with red. Headgear, we have bought all the headgear. For wristband, we have not bought all the wristbands. Not all the shoes either. So we need all of the, okay, it's wrist guard, shoes, and balls. We're on to the semifinals. So we're gonna have to bowl really well here. I had 2 rolls and a small omelet for breakfast, and I'm kind of hungry now. I had it about 9 or 10. So maybe when I'm done here, I'm gonna try and see if I can make lunch. So far, so good. This kind of reminds me of Hawaii. I don't like a bowling alley in Hawaii. Shoot. At least we got a spare. And they didn't get 3 strikes, so that's good. Okay, we need to change what we're doing. Because we're just going to keep on getting spares if we keep up like this. Alright, that's good. What are their spares? Ours was 9 and 9. This was 9 and 8, so we are technically in the lead by 1 point. So let's hope they continue to mess up. And we don't. Alright, another spare. Been to both islands of Trinidad and Tobago. The last time I went to the island, I went to Trinidad and Tobago several times. And the last time I went was in 2016. So I actually went to Tobago. I went to both islands in 2016. But I can't remember where I stayed at, but for the most part, the service was horrible. I don't really remember where I stayed. Like, there were only 3 people there that were 3 staff members that were actually helpful. So, the food was good, but 3 or 4 staff members were helpful, I think. I got sunburnt because they told us our rooms weren't ready, and we had to wait, I think, 2 or 3 hours to actually get into the room. I think I should be in the lead after this, though. But the bowling alley kind of reminds me of where dinner was usually served. We moved on. How? Why? We actually tied. Okay, so. Oh, I think it's because the one on top usually goes on. That makes any sense. We have to bowl really well here. Dang it. Okay, if the number 1 person if the number 1 seed messes up, we can continue. But if not, then I'll actually restart. Okay, we're gonna restart. The reason I do that is because originally we played against the 2nd seed. So the 1st seed is Gary Dwight. We played against the 2nd seed, and they got a perfect 300 a couple of times. So which means whoever was the number 1 seed, which is Gary Dwight, must have done incredibly better than we did. Let alone whoever was number 2. Seed number 2, I should say. I haven't been bowling in person in years, actually. It's been 5 or 6 years since I bowled. I like it, that's just I haven't really been back. So, yeah. If you went bowling, when's the last time you went bowling? If you bowled before. Dang it! I could tell that I was gonna not get a strike, but I was hoping it wouldn't. I was hoping it would get a strike, but... I think I got like a 300, but that's because I had bumpers. And, that's because, yeah, I'd gotten bumpers. And because, the bumpers were in the gutter, so I wouldn't actually, I couldn't get a gutter bowl. So I got like, either I got close to 300 and a former friend got a 300, or I got a 300 and a former friend got close to 300. But I've never gotten like I don't remember getting like a perfect score. Oh, I messed up here. Yep. Can't afford that. So sorry I'm restarting so much, by the way. I just really want to defeat. I really feel like I've come far in the tournament. I mean, I know it's just 2 matches. I don't feel like... Dang it. Well, let's see if they messed up. No, they didn't. I mean, they could still technically mess up, but I want to get all strikes. So, you know what? If I mess up, let's continue up until the last frame. And then we'll win. Or, then we'll see if we can win. Not if we win. My bad. I just zoned out while I was saying that. And then I zoned out for a couple seconds afterwards. So far, so good with the strikes. I saw it for the first game, but what I want to do is after every 3 frames, check out the score. Oh, they actually did mess up. That's good for us, as this moves slowly. Yeah, so if we keep up the good work, we should actually win. Let's hope that they do. Let's hope that our... Was 3 or 4? Oh, it's 4 rounds, actually, not 3. My bad. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to play... do another 4 rounds. So they've actually messed up several times. So, okay, so, that was good for us, but when I said several times, that reminded me of the show Gravity Falls. I messed up here. And how there was a boy band in one episode called Several Times. That was a good show for the most part. I'd have changed the background of one of the characters, but it's mainly because of what he was. I'm Christian, but I'm gonna change the subject now. Shoot. We are up by a lot, I hope. I really do hope. I thought the previous attempt was the last attempt, so... My bad. Alright, we got 5,000, so hopefully that'll be enough to actually buy some stuff. Yeah, why did I back out? Okay, I always do that. You just need wrist gear. Dang it, we don't have enough for shoes. We went up to 48%. Our average score is 210, wow. Okay, so we didn't win all of the events we've been in the tournament. Like here, technically we came in second. So I guess we can go ahead and do this. It's 3 rounds, thankfully. It's been a while since I bowled here. I had a feeling that was going to happen. We're at the point that everything costs a lot in terms of the equipment, but that's fine by me. Dang it! We messed up again. But at least this time we'll get a spare. Hopefully. Wait, why did I say hopefully? We already got the spare. I'm zoning out too much. I really am. I kind of messed up here. I wanted to do multiple videos, but I just mainly multiple streams, but I don't think I can. I want to do multiple streams every day, but I don't think I will because I wanted to. I'm still gonna do multiple videos, like 2 a day. At least I will try. And but I wanted to stream at least once every day, so I don't think that'll happen due to my. It's either the internet, which the internet has been fun the majority of the time when I'm not streaming, or it's the laptop, which I don't think is a gaming laptop. Actually, it's not a gaming laptop. At least, that's good. Man, I remember this old game called Millsbury. Millsbury was a great game. I just wish I'd gotten a video of it before it shut down. Before the website shut down. And same with Toontown Online. Oh well. I never really played Toontown Online, but I would have liked to. Well, this isn't going to be a strike. I kind of did poorly here. So I'll be able to get some money. I think I should be able to get some cash off of this event. See how well we did. Not too well. 195. That is good enough for first. Never mind. So I know I'm capable of getting a perfect score. So let's try to do it. I may have messed up a little here with the spin. Never mind, that spin was good. That's good for us. That's good. I have no idea what to talk about, to be honest. I know for sure I passed one of my classes. I'm not sure about the other one that involved the project that I did. I'm not sure if I passed that class yet. And then, of course, I have the final exam for my 3rd class tomorrow. So I will see after that. But I should be able to pass that class. With the final exam tomorrow, I should be able to pass the 2nd class, actually, as well. Once participation and attendance figures in as well as the project. I thought I did well on the project. It's on my YouTube channel. It's the Catholic 5K story. I think that's the title. I'm not 100% sure. Other than the finger poke of doom, I will actually link my project if anyone wants to see that. I'll link those two matches and those two things in the comment section, and have that as the pinned comment. If I forget and you see this, please remind me, and I will add that because there's a chance I may forget. I've signed up for classes in the fall. I just really don't remember what classes I signed up for. We should be in the lead by a lot. Even if we don't get the strike here, we should be in the lead by a lot. I thought that was the last attempt. My bad. Oh, yeah. That's good. Awesome, we're up by 200 and something points. I'm not good at math, but I think it was either 14 or 24. So I think the opponent, second place at like 271 or 281. I didn't move it, did I? Oh, well. We should still get first place, still. I'm happy about that. I remember taking my first ever road trip was back in 2010 when I went to Galveston, Texas. You know, it was an 8-hour drive from Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where I live. You know, I just realized that 3 days ago, my YouTube account just turned 9 years old. And I didn't even say anything in the video. I created my YouTube account May 4th, 2009. So today it's 9 years, today's the 7th, so it'll be 9 years and 3 days old. Which is pretty cool. I managed to keep it around for this long. Yeah, I'm messing up here a lot. But yeah, it's 9 years old now. My oldest video was uploaded May 21st, 2009. So that video won't turn, which is still on my YouTube channel. But yeah, that's actually gonna turn 9 years old in exactly 2 weeks from today. So wow, next year, assuming it doesn't get shut down, whether YouTube shuts it down or gets hacked, I'm hoping neither of which will happen. Because I'm planning on keeping my account open as long as I live, and uploading daily as long as I can. But yeah, next year it'll be 10 years old. That's pretty awesome. YouTube actually is 13 years old. No, I was wrong. Wait, yes, they are. For some reason, I was thinking 2019 was my account would be 9 years old and YouTube would be 14 instead of YouTube being 14 and my account being 10 next year. I got this year, next year confused. Yeah, my account is 9 years old. I'm happy about that. At least we got a spare there. I shaved earlier. I don't know why I just said that. I'm actually going to go ahead. Oh, sweet, we got another tournament win. Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get all the achievements, because one of them was the 710 splitter. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to get all the achievements. I'll definitely try. I definitely want to actually buy. See if I can buy something really quick. Let's see. God, that's 3,500. How about shoes? How much are the near shoes? 3,000. Sweet. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely gonna end it here. I wanna get some lunch. Hope y'all have a good one. Feel free to like, favorite, share, subscribe if you already haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.